Hey guys, you should be recording these, or not recording, I guess recording these notes on your flex day. Okay, so these shouldn't take us long, and hopefully, you've seen a lot of these classifications, and even maybe the triangle angle sum theorem. Okay, so we'll talk about it, we'll look at it, and then we'll do some problems. So at the end of these notes, you should be able to classify a triangle and find missing angles in a triangle. Now, when we say classify a triangle, I'm talking about two ways that you can classify a triangle. You can classify a triangle by its angles, and you can also classify a triangle by its sides. Okay, there are four ways to classify a triangle by its angles. If all the angles are the same, it's equiangular. Okay, if they're all the same, also realize that means they will all. Well, I guess I can talk about that later. Okay. If all the angles are acute, remember we've already talked about acute, that just means they're less than 90. If all the angles are acute, then it's an acute triangle. If we have one 90-degree angle or one right angle, it's a right triangle. And if we have one angle that is greater than 90 degrees or obtuse, it's an obtuse triangle. Okay? So those are all angle classifications. All about the angles. Okay. Here are the classification for sides, and we just classify a triangle by its sides by how many sides are the same. So if all three sides are the same, we call it equilateral. Equal sides. Okay. If we have two sides that are the same, or I guess at least two sides are the same, then we call it isosceles. Okay, so I guess this could be considered an isosceles triangle because it has at least two sides the same, but more specifically called equilateral. And if we don't have any sides that are the same, we just call it a scalene triangle. Okay, so have those down, write them out, list them out, remember them. Okay, here's the triangle angle sum theorem. The triangle angle sum theorem says that the sum of angles in all triangles is 180. So no matter what triangle you're looking at, when you add up all their angles, it should equal 180 degrees. Okay? So going back to what I was writing up here, equiangular triangle just means that all of the angles are 60. And since I went back up here, I should point out that if a triangle is equiangular, it will be equilateral, and vice versa. Okay, so let's look at these problems and figure out some solutions. So first problem, we need to find x and y. We're going to use our triangle angle sum theorem to help us out. Alright, we know that a triangle should add up to 180. We have these two angles, 70 and 30. That's 100. I guess I can set it up algebraically more like this. X plus 70 plus 30 equals 180. Okay, so x should equal 70 plus 30 is 100. 180 minus 100 is 80. X should equal 80 degrees. Okay, looking here, we need to find x, y, and z. There's a bunch of different things, but I'm going to look at this triangle. I know that even though this triangle is smaller than the other one, it should add up to 180 when we look at its angles. So we have 30 plus 80 plus x should equal 110. So 30 plus 80 is 110 plus x should equal 180. So x then equals 70, right? Now if we look at this triangle, it's going to be hard for us to figure out what these two angles are because we're only given one angle. So we have to look at the whole picture because now hopefully you see that these two are a linear pair. They add up to 180 because they make a straight line when they're put together. So if x is 70, that means y is 110. Okay, now this triangle is easier to find out because if this is 40 and this is 110, that's 150. Z plus 150 should give us 180. So Z is 30. Okay. And last example here, 45 plus 47, that gives us 92. So angle 4 plus 92 should equal 180. Subtract 92 from both sides. We'll find out that angle 4 is 88 degrees. Okay. Okay. And then angle 3 will be, well, these two, again, make up a straight line. So they should add up to 180. 180 minus 88 gives us 92. Alright, see you tomorrow.